I don't really think nobody fucking with me anyway, you know what I'm saying? 24 fucking hundred. I come from that fucking block. I been out that Johnny up and up that cutter. If we cannot get.
Welcome back. We're back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to a Mind of a Criminal video. What is it called? Clueless 15-year-old killer thinks he can outsmart the detective.
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know that was there.
What do you think everyone else is? You're here, okay? You're a part of very serious crimes.
Off the break, nigga. There's too many people in this crime. I'm about to say, as soon as I didn't see you by yourself, Dolly, nigga, you folded. You folded. You're doing the crime wrong. Like, off the rip. What are you doing? We're not doing this. Not with people.
You have to be honest about all of it.
My partner talked to your mom, and I believe she's raised you to be an honest person and take responsibility for your actions. I don't think things went the way you thought they were going to go. But now is the time to be honest and be upfront.
349, we're running more crews. I'm pretty sure this guy's the driver shot. Yeah, dude, he's done.
Yeah, dude, he's done is crazy.
You were part of this murder scheme.
Yeah. This isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. This is an aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me?
When Dayton police received reports of a carjacking at 1 a.m. on January 26, 2022, it seemed like a usual case. However, when gunshots rang out in the same part of the city just an hour later, officers quickly realized they were dealing with something far more gruesome. Rushing to the second crime scene, they discovered that the victim, 35-year-old Brandon Cooper, had been brutally executed in an assassination.
Damn, you look dapper, my boy. Rest in peace. Condolences to the family. You put that stone.
Murder. With no suspects in sight, investigators tracked the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to a house in southern Dayton View. Believing the two crimes were connected, officers arrested 4 teenagers, including 15-year-old Trayvon Mitchell and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, who were brought to the Dayton Police Department for further questioning.
Nigga walked in with I'm about to tell arms. I swear to God. Oh, man, look, man. You can tell when a nigga gonna break off his body language sometimes, but that nigga walked in with it. T-Rex motherfuckers, he's cooked, dude. You're cooked.
Tell me how he came into contact with you today, Mr. Peaks.
I woke up and I just seen SWAT team. Because my friend woke me up, he said, brother, SWAT team was outside. I said, why? He said, you don't know, bro, you gotta go outside. So that's when me and my friends went outside. And I just ended up here.
Okay,
yeah, I be surrounded type.
Because obviously the day that it started with the SWAT team.
That's the worst type beat you could ever see.
Woke up to the SWAT team.
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
322 AM.
Who were you there to chill with?
Me and Ray.
And who?
And Ray.
Ray Collins?
I just had pulled up and then that's when I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
Detectives are faced with 2 crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers have to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage, they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. We expect you to be honest with us because we were honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right? So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a lift earlier today.
So I don't have no proof I caught no lift. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catch no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch lift.
The plan's never to pay for it. The plan was to steal a car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were. How old are you?
15.
15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
No.
And you wouldn't be the first
the last,
15-year-old to catch adult charges for this kind of thing, okay?
You guys gonna charge me for it?
We're going to charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them, okay? You're going to go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted.
Do you understand?
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know that was there.
What do you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they said.
Unfortunately for Tylen Peaks, detectives had already spoken with the 3 other suspects, including Trayvon Mitchell, who had opened up to them much more easily just 4 hours earlier.
You damn
So tell me what happened tonight. How did you guys all get together? Say again.
Trayvon, the point guard. He gonna drop them downs, boy.
So hit a lick. What was the plan?
Find some girls.
All right. So did you find any girls? Yeah. Okay. They just didn't want to hang out. Okay.
Boy, what the hell was that picture?
Asked me to come on.
We gonna go hit a lick. What was the plan?
Find Girls.
All right.
Chop, gotta be Chop, right? And FS. See, I don't know what these young niggas be texting. Everything I got down. Like, everything can't be an acronym. See, now I feel like an old nigga. I'm just saying, I'm like, bro, what's going on here? Bro, if Key, nigga, if Kanye, huh? Text, you just don't text her right. That's Shorty name. Boy, if Shorty text you, don't text her.
So you find girls?
I'm understanding.
Okay. They just didn't want to hang out. Okay. So at some point you all leave, right? And you go get a Uber. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man, and I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it a man or woman that came? Okay. You remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage?
Yeah.
Probably or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru, and it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan to always to rob her, or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen?
Just happened in hindsight.
On the night of January 26, 2022, Tylen, DeTravon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a Lyft ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle. Though each suspect had a different story, detectives determined that the ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone at 12:30 a.m, with the armed carjacking taking place shortly after at around 1 a.m.
How many guns were in the car?
Two.
Two. What kind of guns?
I don't know. There was one was MP9.
Who had that
Me.
one? Okay. Who else had a gun?
Whoever was passing the gun around.
Okay. Do you know who started with the gun?
And both had it.
Who's both?
Ty and Ray.
Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possibly.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Churcher. But I don't know. I just know about the first lift.
So tell us what happened.
We booked the lift, and then we just told her to get out
That
the
just
car.
sound like
And that's when she
3
got out the
weak
car,
links,
started
brother.
running, so that's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only lift I know about. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know where the lift.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Who drove?
I don't know.
Come on, man. You can't do this, Tylen. This doesn't work.
Brother,
man.
you're a cook
Who got in the
anyway.
driver's seat?
Tylen.
Ty, I think.
Yeah.
Who drove the car?
Ty.
Okay.
While detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible for the first carjacking, they still faced a much bigger challenge, solving the second crime, as they had a murder victim on their hands. This task, however, would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, ag murder. You know exactly what happened here. His name is Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
True.
So that's why I said I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
True, but it would be more likely if you know, I'm saying, like, random don't happen, but I mean, nowadays anything happens.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one,
I
bro.
just got traded by the dog.
Okay?
You can't read them out?
I'm not gonna read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. And that's how this works. I would bet every penny I've ever made in my life that DeTravon, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to hit another lick, because that one was fun and that one worked. And then the second one went sideways. Okay? So that's where we're at. You're here. You did
Sound about right.
grown up.
Every
stuff,
penny's
and that's
wild.
where we're at. We got us a car. Let's go
I know
get
it's
another one.
conjecture, but like, what the fuck?
Right? Okay, so tell me about that. What was the goal? To get another car?
To get some money.
To get some money, okay? Same 4 people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Everybody sit in the back, everybody sit in the front.
Right.
Okay. Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You and Ty, or you and Ty and Ray?
I gave my gun to one of them.
Huh?
I gave my gun to one of them.
Which one? Because that's important, you know what I mean? Who'd you give the gun
I'm
to?
not trusting them with my chuck.
The only two that had sticks.
So Ty and Ray both had guns? One of them had yours. Okay? Who said what?
That's not smart. Yeah, especially
pull
when
guns
it
on
makes a crash
So
out.
they pull guns on me, right? Somebody say, give me the car, get out,
Get out the car.
get out the car. What does he do?
Just sit there.
He didn't get out? Okay. What happened next?
Got out the car.
All 4 of you got out of the car?
Got lucky 13s on
But
it?
they're
Yes.
still-
Yes, he does.
They still in the back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat. Okay? And they're the guys with guns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And they're still in the back seat when he takes off. And how many gunshots you hear?
2.
According to
None of that
DeTravon,
shit matters.
Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired, killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper. Before the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had already stepped out of the vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not DeTravon. Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
Because y'all both in that
I think there's a little bit of mistruth that you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And
can I see the other two investigators?
You put your pull on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right? No. No, come on, man. Tell me the truth. You've been telling me the truth so far, but I think this is the part where it gets a little hairy because this puts you involved in this man being shot.
You know?
Real with you, just keep it home, huh? Do it. Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
No. Right. Ty and Ron, get out.
Ty and Ron, get out.
Me and Ray stay in the car.
Who has your gun?
Ray.
And then who's got the other gun?
Ty.
Ty has the other.
But he just said Ty got out. The fuck? He said Ty. I don't know where he got
this. Go try to pull him out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door?
He spread it off. And then Ray shot him twice.
Let's do this. Okay, so stand up.
Who did what?
I'm the driver, right? Over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went, and so Ty's trying to pull him out. The door was locked. So Ty can't get in the door. Mm-hmm. So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here.
Outside of the car.
Inside the car.
So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had something like this.
Okay.
Then he shot him twice.
Where did he hit him? Point on my body.
He was right here, right there somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, he just
So
pointed
shot him
at
inside the
your
car,
neck,
but hit him in the upper back. Okay. And you were right there.
There's no other bullet holes anywhere in the exterior of the car. So there's no bullet holes in the interior. He's got 2 in the back.
2 in his back.
Yeah.
Not through the seat or anything.
No, his story's bullshit. Because the car was stopped right at the curb, right at the intersection.
Okay.
A shot couldn't have been fired after he started to pull away from inside the car because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both DeTravon and Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial detail.
What's going on, y'all?
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08 a.m., they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene. 2 bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting DeTravon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle. However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
Okay, so this nigga just said he lied. Now, granted, he did lie, but nigga, you called out the wrong lie. What the? That makes you a liar too. I mean, all of y'all are liars. What are we talking about? That didn't make no sense. You just said he lied. Like he didn't lie about that. But he shot from inside the vehicle. He said, "Oh, this guy, we found the casings outside over here by the corner." Like, bitch, those are extra casings. I don't know where those came from, but he got shot inside the vehicle as well. I don't know what to tell you, brother.
Did shoot this man?
This nigga misremembering facts and shit. It's
We're
crazy.
here, man. Look at me. We're here, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It was a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
Alright, I did.
Huh?
I did.
You did.
Who did what?
Where did you shoot him from?
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Once,
Were
but
they
that
bullets
found
left in
two
your car? In your belt? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle?
In the middle.
In the middle. Twice inside the car, and then shot like at the car?
One time, yeah.
Did you hit him, do you think?
I don't know.
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder. Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied among the 4 suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m. when a lift ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone. Approximately 25 minutes later, as the driver reached a stop sign on St. Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage. At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first incident, a second lift ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive. This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just 1 street away from the first crime scene.
That's the
Once
dumbest
again,
I ever
DeTravon
heard.
and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him, before firing a 3rd round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping.
Why?
9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m., surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
Go to the parking lot, and then we see the police, so we start running.
Do you see police where?
Going down the street.
Reasonable.
Like where you just came from? Like where you shot the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raced.
But y'all niggas ran left. Why the niggas don't even know how to run correctly.
Did the building after tracking the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying. They were then arrested and taken to Dayton PD for questioning.
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
What did
I'm done. This nigga chatting, bro. He chatting. Fuck. What is he talking about? I ain't know, brother. Nigga put 2 in the nigga top, then shot at the vehicle afterwards, and you shot at the vehicle afterwards with the nigga. Why? No one knows, because that was stupid. But what do you mean you didn't know? They're shooting their courses and shit.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
Got out.
Did you see him get out?
How?
I told you I ran. I just ran.
So you ran and took a shot?
New here at 5, 2 17-year-olds are headed to prison for murdering a Lyft driver. And in court today, the driver's mother had words for those teens. News Center 7's Mike Gamble joins us live. Mike, lots of emotion at the Montgomery County Courthouse today.
Absolutely, James. Trayvon Mitchell and Tylen Peaks were only 15 years old when Brandon Cooper was lured to a robbery attempt and then shot to death in 2022.
During the trial, both Tylen Peaks and Trayvon Mitchell were tried as adults due to the severity of their charges. Initially, Tylen pleaded not guilty, but as overwhelming evidence of his involvement surfaced, he later changed his plea to guilty. Similar to Trayvon Mitchell, Tylen was convicted on multiple charges, including murder, aggravated robbery, felonious assault, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and tampering with evidence. Although Tylen was never definitively linked to the fatal shots that killed Brandon Cooper, police records revealed that he had been involved in multiple similar robberies in the days leading up to the murder. These prior offences proved critical in court. As a result, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison, while Trayvon Mitchell received 25 years to life. Ray and Ron, whose identities were never made public, were tried in juvenile court due to their lesser roles in Brandon Cooper's murder.
Family, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry for the things that I put y'all through. I never meant for anything like that to happen. I'm not the monster they making me to be. I'm human. All humans make mistakes. I just don't have to make it really bad. The life you took.
Fuck. Like, bruh, I get it. But see, the thing is, when it's a mistake like that, it's crazy, brother. You're saying I made a mistake. All humans make mistakes. Like, nigga, is you sorry? Is you sorry, my nigga? Cause what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, nigga, you acting like this is your mom telling you to unfreeze the fucking chicken and you forget. That's a mistake, nigga. You went and said we're gonna rob people. Boom. We robbed the first person. Not even chop up the car. We ditched the car. And we got that off. Let's run it back. Those aren't mistakes. Those are conscious decisions that you're making, brother. They're just the wrong one. Yeah, mistake. I didn't mistake anything. There wasn't a mistake. You didn't miss the take. You were taking like a motherfucker. You just weren't doing it right. Mistake. Like, bro, he didn't. Like, he damn sure took. They was taking shit. They ain't miss shit.
That fateful morning.
Wish you would have missed some shots. The hell?
Who would help anyone and literally gives you the shirt off his back.
When Brandon Cooper kissed his wife goodnight on January 25th, he began his usual night shift as a Lyft driver, working to provide for his family.
Like, bro, this nigga literally doubling up on bread for the fam, bro. Oh, man. This is sad. Like, bro, it's just a good, I'm not gonna say it. I don't know that nigga. But let me just assume, I'll assume for this. It's just a good person trying to live his life, brother. I don't know why do he have to go through this? Cause y'all niggas want to chop up cars. I didn't seem like y'all was even chopping up cars. I would assume the plan was to get some money, but there's other means, and also if you 4 idiots have enough brain power to put together this scheme, it's not elaborate, but it's a scheme. It's a plan. They had some type of planning. Why don't y'all do something that, I don't know, plan some legal That could have worked. But I guess, you know, it was a mistake. All humans make mistakes. Right? Spilled milk types. Like that's what it sounded like when he said that. That's why I don't like that. That's a weak ass apology. That's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, share your thoughts on the video in the comment section below. Hit the notification bell so you can stay updated when I drop videos on this channel. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Stay safe, y'all.
Baby, slide by to my mausoleum. She got